Welcome back, this is MDog, and we're playing Fisher Online tonight. And we're at the France map. You can kind of see where we are on the map. Over here in the corner, I believe I've talked about this spot before, and probably for the same reason, although it's a little bit different right now because I think in the past, at least one time I talked about this when I was just trying to catch all of the fish on this lake. And this was the spot that we talked about catching all of the little, premium baits in terms of the leech and the mollusks and the crayfish. Well, today the reason why I'm here is because the daily quest at France is crayfish, which, by the way, probably takes too much time to justify doing it for just the XP and the silver from doing the daily or even the angler token. However, if you also want to stock up on premium baits, then perhaps it is worth it, because at the end of getting a bunch of the 3 baits that I mentioned, you'll also be able to get that angler token, 281 silver and 1700 experience, at least the way the daily is looking currently. So in this spot, what we're fishing with is mollusk pieces. Sorry, not mollusk pieces. We're fishing for mollusk pieces, among other things. We're fishing with fish guts, basically. Size 0 hooks, no ground bait, nothing like this. I mean, we're trying to do this for, as cheaply as possible. It already hurts that we're using the fish guts, but at this point, I've got so many of them, it's fine. You're going to catch, the most of what you're going to catch is leech, for sure. Although I did notice in the morning time, so like the first part of the day, we caught a lot of mollusk pieces. And then throughout the day, every once in a while, we'd have a narrow crayfish. Although here at night, at least in the late afternoon, early evening, the percentage of narrow crayfish, as you can see, has improved. So if you're trying to do the daily and you want to do it as quickly as possible, probably don't fish in this spot during the middle of the day. Start in late afternoon, go through the evening. I think they will continue to bite even overnight some, but I'm not 100% sure on that. At this point, I am 300 grams basically away from finishing it, so I probably will finish it. Not that we'll run the video that long, because what else is there really to talk about? But as you can see, as I scroll through here, and I really only started saving the crayfish, leeches, and mollusks, halfway through the day. I had already turned a ton of these into bait. So eventually we'll go through here. We've got 43 leeches. Imagine how many trophy breams we can catch, by the way, with that many leech. So it is a good, like, if you're doing something else, you're watching the Braves play baseball, you're watching Netflix or something, this isn't a bad spot to just kind of, check out a little bit and every once in a while just reel whatever in. 17 crayfish right now and 12 mollusk pieces. This number should be a lot higher, because in the morning we were getting a much higher percentage of mollusk pieces. In fact, I caught a mollusk piece that was actually a leech and a mollusk piece, both of them silver award rated. The mollusk piece that I caught was 220 gram. Does it say?
Nice. Stop it.
So not very often does this happen, but as I'm making this video, someone just hit an in the park home run for the Braves, and so that just doesn't happen very often. So I had to kind of glance over there. That's pretty cool, though. I know there's a way for me to see. Oh yeah, 220 gram on fish guts. So that was, I caught a 220 gram fish mollusk and the 18 gram leech in this spot. So we're gonna have a server restart in 4 minutes. So we're definitely not gonna go too long on this video. So again, just so many baits we're catching here. And, you know, if you're trying to make silver, don't forget you can sell, like right now in the auction house, mollusk pieces 19.9 per, leech 12.9 per, and the crayfish 21.75. So, you know, if you strictly are trying to make silver from selling the baits, you can do that too. But if you have premium, this is one thing I really like about this, is we can go ahead and create all on the leech. Now there's a home run? Like a genuine home run? No?
No. But the guy that didn't catch the...
What, Matt Olson just hit something?
No, it was in...
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right, so create all. See? It just goes right through them, and all of a sudden we've got... We'll see if it keeps counting at the bottom. I guess it does. Look how many seconds it takes, because it's so many of them. What did we start off with? 44, 45? And again, I had already gotten a ton in this spot before I started saving them. Yeah, it's going to count all the way up. 31. $44 leeches. So there you go. It's pretty cool that it does it that way. And then we can go ahead and do the same with the mollusk pieces. $24 mollusk pieces, and finally the crayfish tails. Oh, we're getting doubles on those. That's pretty cool. So, you know, I don't have a clip here. Just really short cast. You know, just kind of right in front of you, as you've seen how I've been casting here. But not throwing it far, just throwing it right out here with the fish guts. And that's what's been working. I wish it was a higher percentage of crayfish tails, because then you could finish the daily more quickly. Again, if you're doing it in the late afternoon, evening, at least you'll get them a little bit more quickly. But hey, I don't mind stocking up on leeches. I do a lot of bream fishing, so I really don't mind at all. The mollusk pieces are also a nice addition. So anyway, hope that helps. If you get stuck on the crayfish daily quest, this is a spot here where you can do it at 109. There's probably other places too, but I think this one works pretty well. All right, I will see you next time. Tight lines, everybody.